Assalamu alaikum. My dear students of class 9 and 10, welcome to my today's online class. Hope you are fine by the mercy of Almighty. Today I will conduct a class on English first paper. As a matter of fact, I have selected our topic from Unit 4, Lesson 5. Our today's topic is Let's Become a Skilled Workforce. So dear students, read the text in section D and make a list of the ways to improve English language. So my dear students, before going to our class today, I would like to say something about the importance of English, importance of learning English. In every sphere of life, English is very essential because English has become a global language at present. Generally, the books of higher education almost written in English. Office, native forms, uses English, sports commentary, from sports commentary to international assembly, all these functions are happened in English or the medium or through English. So dear students, as it has become a global language, English is used in every sphere of our life. So to build up a better career, you must learn English well, or everybody should be skilled in English. To be a doctor, engineer, pilot, diplomat, and so forth, the necessity of English cannot be described in words. So as a matter of fact, dear students, there are several ways to improve English. So here I am showing some important aspects on how to improve your English. First of all, watching English movies. By watching English movies, you can improve your English knowledge. Reading newspaper, basically English newspaper, watching English news, reading English magazine, listening radio, and activities in your school or any educational institutions. So you can improve through this process. Here are several processes you can follow. So dear students, in our topic or in our lesson, we have found a dialogue between Ratan and Rumi to find out about the importance of English. Rumi: you remember my brother Raihan, don't you? He applied for a front desk officer in a 5-star hotel. Ratan: what's happened? Has he got the job? Rumi: no, he couldn't answer most of the questions in the interview. Ratan: why? He did well in the SSC, didn't he? Rumi: yes, he did, but the recruiting officer in the interview asked him questions in English and he could not understand most of them. Ratan: sorry, but I have a different story to tell you. Actually, the scenario is different. The Ratan is showing here. Ratan is saying that my cousin Sheila did her SSC from a college in Mymensingh. She could not do as good as Raihan in her examination, but she got a job as a crew member in Biman, Bangladesh. She said she answered in English all the questions, both in her written test and interview. Rumi: great, she must be good at English. Well, then the key to getting some job is English, isn't it? So dear students, already you have understood the necessity of learning English, how English is important or why English is important should be discussed on our today's topic. Raihan: yes, you are right. Here are some keywords and their meaning. Before going to text, we would like to show some words. The first word is ambassador. Ambassador means diplomatic representative. means কূটনৈতিক ব্যক্তি। আমরা জানি যে যাদের মাধ্যমে কোনো medium they are used as, ambassador is used as the medium of communication. The next word is communicate যোগাযোগ করা, exchanging information, converse, talk. Then opinion means view, notion, personal view, judgment, etc. Orally means in words, verbally, or of the mouth. Skilled means having ability to do something, expert or capable of doing something. Skilled. Expertise, we can use the synonym word of skilled is expertise. Supplementary means something additional, subsidiary, অর্থাৎ অতিরিক্ত কোনো কিছুকে আমরা বলছি supplementary, something additional or subsidiary. Workforce, the main topic today's. Manpower, people having ability of the work. আমরা বলছি যে জনশক্তি, ওয়ার্কফোর্স, ম্যানপাওয়ার, যে সমস্ত মানুষ যাদের কর্মক্ষমতা রয়েছে তাদেরকে বলছি ওয়ার্কফোর্স বা ম্যানপাওয়ার। Okay, dear students, read what Mrs. Chaudhary talks with her students about learning English. Today, there are many jobs where you need English. This is because the world has become smaller. Vast distances are shortened. By speedy transport, we can talk to a person thousands of kilometers away on the phone or on the internet. So we can communicate with the whole world easily. English has made this communication very easier. You know, English has become global language, and through English you can communicate with the rest of the world, with your friends, with your near and dear ones, within the very shortest possible time, using the language is English. There are many countries in the world and with many languages, but to communicate with them you cannot speak all the languages. So you need a common language that you can use with more or less all the people in the world. English is that common language, and you can talk to a Chinese toy maker, French artist, an Arab ambassador, or a Korean builder in one language, that is English. Dear students, actually where you are is not the matter, but you have to communicate with the people using the language English. English is the first medium, and you can communicate with your near and dear ones through the medium of English. English for us in Bangladesh is all the more important. As we have seen earlier, we are too many people in a small country. So if you learn English, you have the best opportunity to find a good job, both within and outside the country. The meaning of this sentence, অর্থাৎ আমরা যদি ইংলিশ ভালো মতো জানা যায়, তুমি যদি ইংলিশের উপরে তোমার মানে if you have the good command over English, you can easily get a good job within or outside of the country, and that is good news for millions of our unemployed youths. But miss, we learn English for 12 or 14 years, yet we don't find good jobs, says Rumi. She then tells the class about what happened to her brother. Could you please tell us why? Rumi asked. This is a very important question, Rumi. We should learn how to use English both orally and in writing for doing things as needed in our work, such as communicating with others at personal, social, national, and international levels. But unfortunately, at the moment, we are learning English mainly for our exams, continues Mrs. Chaudhary. Actually, আমরা আসলে ইংলিশ জানার চেষ্টা করি শুধুমাত্র পরীক্ষায় পাশ করার জন্য, বাট জানার উদ্দেশ্য নয়। এখানে সেটাই বলা হচ্ছে আর কি। Actually, English is used only for passing examination, but not to develop our future. But for the asking, you can develop your future, or you can develop your skills by using English. Continues Mrs. Chaudhary. Remember, English can greatly help you become a skilled workforce. But where and how can we learn this kind of English, Miss? Asked Ratwan. Mrs. Chaudhary says, we can learn this communicative English both in and outside the classroom. You can exchange your views, thoughts, ideologies in English with your friend and your family members, inside and outside the classroom. Or inside means with your friends, and outside means the except your friends, or with the family members, with the nears, dears. Side by side with your textbook, the radio, television, newspaper, magazines, computers, and other supplementary materials will greatly help you. These are the mediums: radio, television, newspaper, magazines, computers, and all supplementary materials. These are the medium from where you can get the materials to learn English. If you read newspaper, English newspaper, you will be able to develop your vocabulary skill. Magazines also, computers, from computers you can learn any kind of word, and you can store your vocabulary. On television, if you watch English movie, you will be able to develop your skills in English. And during our classroom activities, we will see how we can learn this English. Now match column A and column B. You can try. English is used, it is easy to get good job, you can learn English. English has great demand nowadays. The speedy communicative devices like phone, internet in the world of communication shorten that vast distance as a common language around the world for communication. If you have a good command of English language, and by watching TV, listening radio, reading newspaper and the magazine. So English is used as a common language around the world for communication. Once again, let's see. Okay, then it is used, it is easy to get a good job if you have good command of the English language. যদি তোমার ইংলিশের প্রতি বা ইংলিশের উপরে ভালো দক্ষতা থাকে, তাহলে তুমি সহজে একটা ভালো চাকরি পেতে পারো। নেক্সট নাম্বার 3, ইউ ক্যান লার্ন ইংলিশ। তুমি ইংলিশ শিখতে পারো বা ইংলিশ জানতে পারো বাই ওয়াচিং টিভি, লিসেনিং রেডিও, রিডিং নিউজ পেপার অ্যান্ড ম্যাগাজিনস। English has a great demand. English has a great demand in the world of communication. Okay, last one. Nowadays the speedy communicative devices like phone and internet shorten the vast distances. অর্থাৎ আমাদের এই যে ফোন, ইন্টারনেট, এগুলো কিন্তু আমাদের দূরত্বটা কমিয়েছে। World has become the puppet in the hands of the people. Now fill in the blanks with the following words. Here are some words, and you have to fill these passages with taking with the help of these words. First gap is the dash of learning English. The necessity of learning English cannot be expressed in few words. The necessity. Let's recap once again. Necessity. English not only helps dash communicate with the people of different countries, but also to dash a lucrative job, to get a lucrative job. Many dash students don't get their expected job for their dash. Many brilliant or bright, here there is no word brilliant, but bright students don't get their expected job for their dash in English. Weakness in English. So it is imperative for every English teacher to make their students dash speaking English, practice speaking English through classroom activities. Students also should put effort into developing their English language skill. So here are some words. With these words you have to fill these passages. Now for your homework I have selected a paragraph on the importance of learning English. You have to write a paragraph on the importance of learning English. After opening the school, I will see, or I must see the written on the importance of learning English. So don't take help from any book, just from your imagination. What will be our paragraph? Why is English necessary? And why do we have to learn English? So you have to write down. So dear students,